adding a disconnected person to your current tree. This is a case study of Emily Elizabeth Lease. I ran into her coming through the Bridson family, found his wife, her parents, and the other siblings. I just happened to pull up Emily and got hints going on her over in Ancestry where I can get hints faster, and was able to source her out, coming through, finding her husband, her children, and where she passed away. And I'll add that back into Family Search later. But while I was looking at the hints here, sourcing her out, I found a source here for a different Emily Elizabeth Lease that I followed just for fun. So I'll show you how I added this individual to my current tree as a disconnected person. Now to do that, you can go to review, and right now it's a yes or no question, but what you can do is click on her name here, and that changes this to a save as, and you can save it to someone in your tree. And we're going to choose add this person as a new person, and they'll bring that in here, and she's a female. And I like to add in number 2 here so I can track it as a different individual. If I find a birth record and go to the Grow Index and find the mother's maiden name, I'll use the mother's maiden name there to keep them separate so I understand who they are. And when I save this, it will add her to my tree disconnected, and it will also change my page to her page where I can find more sources. Now, like the good baking shows where you put something in the oven and pull something out and show what it looks like, I've got her already here. I've already sourced her out and found her parents and a couple of her siblings using the census record. And then the birth record, I was able to find the mother's maiden name. So let's look at that. The way I do that is I go to the Grow Index and type in Emily Elizabeth Lease here in 73 and do a search and pull back Marson as her mother's maiden name. So then I'll run up and down the dates, 10 years back and forth, male and female, and be able to pull back all the children that came from that mother in that area. So I was able to put together a couple more things that I'm not going to find using censuses alone. So using that, I was able to get to the family here and to find 4 siblings of her. So I will add that information to Family Search later. In trying to see if any of those people existed, I was able to find Mary Ryder here with William Lease, with Clara Louise Lease, which is here. So that's a match. So I know that at least one of the children ended up here through a source on Family Search. But now I can build out this entire family to 5 children and actually add the mother's maiden name here.